Hello everybody, my name is Mogoplier, and today we are playing DDLC. This warning is important. Oh, not Suki. I'm being quiet my entire family show right now, and they're not going to be leaving anytime soon today. But I need to get this done, bro. Oh, did I press new game? My bad. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mustafa, dude. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Dude. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all, dude. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, dude, I'm kinda hungry, dude. You can wait me to buy a snack, dude? No thanks. Yeah, dude. That's not like you at all, dude. I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Dude. Why that all of a sudden, dude? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Dude. Sayori nervously reaches into her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. That's pretty sad. Dude. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair, dude. How'd you even know, dude? It's simple. If we had enough money in the first place, we would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. I like Natsuki better. And so, that only leaves one option. Oh wow, dude. I give up, dude. I don't even feel guilty, dude. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Okay, dude. I don't understand this, Sayori hate, dude. I get Yuri hate, dude. I understand the Yuri hate. But Sayori hate? Dude, come on, dude. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. So freaking dumb. Shut up, little purple-haired. That's a bad word. Oops, my bad. I skipped Sayori, I'm pretty sure. Tell me Mustafa. Wait, tell Mustafa to let me borrow some money, dude. Can you just shut up, bro? Haha, dude. I really don't like when you speak your mind, Yuri. I don't like when you speak at all, dude. Doesn't happen much, but it's a not so fun side of you. At the same time, all the signs of you aren't fun. You're right though, dude. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution. Shut up, Hikori. Nobody likes you. Dude. Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. And I don't like you, Yuri. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, dude, you don't have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes, dude. So I had the trick Natsuki into making them, dude. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Why was I thinking Natsuki? Dude, Natsuki's always on my mind, bro. Dude. Out of nowhere, he smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whack. Dude. Dude. What was, dude? A cookie? Dude? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle, dude? It's because I paid my... What is that word? Retribution. Okay, Yuri, can you shut up? Dude, bruh. I was just gonna give it to you, bruh. Then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Dude, bruh. Natsuki, dude. That's so nice of you, dude. I'm so happy, dude. Sayori hugs the cookie. I have a more feminine voice than all three of these girls. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good, dude. Dude. Sayori instantly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue, dude. Bruh. You gonna do a lot over just one cookie? Bruh. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Hold on, sorry, I think I messed something up. Jeez, bruh. Beggars can't be choosers, bruh. I see what happened. But yours is chocolate, dude. Yeah? Why did you think I was gonna do that one, bruh? Fine, dude. I'm just depressed. Dude. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. Bruh. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Boom. Dude. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, bruh. Did you seriously just do that, bruh? Dude. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. I laugh. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes, bruh. Not like I read manga. Dude, Monica, can you tell Sayori, bruh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Bruh. Where's Monica anyways, bruh? Can you shut? Not me, dude. Yeah, I haven't either. I hope she's okay, dude. Dude, of course she's okay, bruh. She's probably just had something to do today, dudes. She's pretty popular after all, bruh. Eh, dude? You don't think she has a... That's where you're wrong, Yuri. I'm Natsuki over there. Excuse me, brah? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah, dude. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all, dude. You're so strong-willed, dude. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. We held you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. Dude, bruh, that makes no sense though. You'd have at least heard the bell ring, bruh. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Maybe you gained some points for me. You shut up. I don't play. Just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool, dude. You should play something for us, Monica, dude. Whoa. I had a burp. Excuse me. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, dude. My bad. I'll do my full best now that I'm in a car. No one's in here. Might be a slight bit of an echo. It's fine. I'd also look forward to it. Baka. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, most of her. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave Hasayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I don't care if you're in the closet, baby girl. I still like you. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Anime. Bruh, dude, chill out, dude. I just want to make sure, bruh. Can't you blame me for being paranoid, dude? I don't give people manga every day, you know, bruh. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back, dude. I'm gonna get the next one, okay, bruh? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Bruh? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget, dude. Bruh? The chapter ended when Minoru and Alice found... Dude, bruh, Monica? Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Dude, bruh, did you move my manga again, dude, bruh?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit.
Bruh.
The top shelf is above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez, bruh. This is so inconvenient, dude. What the bruh?
I got 2 in character, my bad.
I'm moving these all back down, dude. There's plenty of room on these shelves, bruh.
Sorry, I'm chewing gum, might be a bit annoying when I swallow it. There you go. Yeah, like, the teacher's most definitely taller than her, right? She can use the top shelves on her own.
Bruh. There's plenty of room on these shelves, bruh. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up, bruh. Why would you waste that on the top shelf, dude?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, you can reach up there and if you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
Dude, I can get them myself, bruh.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something, dude?
I mean,
I knew it, bruh.
well, you know what? Just watch me. Sorry, I almost switched voice there for a second. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of the collapsible design.
Dude.
Careful.
I know what I'm doing, bruh.
Staying on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual.
Dude?
Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See, bruh? Yeah.
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
Wow.
Natsuki's losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There, bruh.
Almost having fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up.
Jeez.
Oh, wrong voice. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I couldn't reach them, so just...
I said I can frickin' do it, bruh. I don't want your help, okay, bruh?
Sigh.
I'm gonna get the chair, so just hang on, dude.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom's chairs have desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous.
Just a minute.
But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Gosh, dude.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair. Then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Ooh, baby girl.
Aha, bruh. There you go. See? I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Whoa, dude.
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing, bruh? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting doing nothing, bruh?
Who was it who told me not to help?
Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches up. I can almost see up her skirt. Don't say anything, Mom. Don't say anything. Just let the chance happen. Just let it happen, dude. I want to see this. Yeah? You had to say something, bro.
Don't force yourself to turn away, dude. I wanted to see.
I forced myself to turn away, although I wish I didn't. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Up, dude. Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy, dude. Hey, Mustafa, I don't think I can bend down without falling, dude. Hurry and take this one, brah. But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine, dude. Just for a second, brah. Hurry up. Now, brah. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up, brah? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks down, like she just realized something. But she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at, brah? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv, brah. Why'd I change your voice to this? You perv, brah. You set me up, dude. Go the frick away. Get out.
But this is where I leave you guys off for right now. It's gonna cut back to where I'm gonna come back. So yeah.
Okay. Bah, I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Yeah, bruh. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and books go flying. I got you. Oh. Alright. Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Wait, that's me. She presses her arms straight onto me to prop herself up. Dude? Natsuki seems to realize that's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. That's the wrong one. Gross, dude. Gog. A fist pounds onto my chest. Natsuki even hoists herself to her feet. Dude, what were you thinking? You are sick of it, dude.
Everything okay over here? Heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in. Dude, Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something, dude, Jeez.
Sorry.
And one more thing, bruh. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So, I hope you're happy, dude.
I didn't. Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no. My.
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut. Then she throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head.
Wait, dude, bruh. Dude, bruh.
Natsuki, are you?
No, dude, bruh.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today, bruh. I didn't mean to take it out on you, dude. I really didn't mean to, bruh.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day, bruh, is so hard. I just wanna come to the club and...
Natsuki's face falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me, bruh.
Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all.
Well, the strong voice.
Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us, and I begin gathering her scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get stood on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Sorry. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks, bruh.
Ahaha, it's nothing. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good, bruh. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways, bruh. You're taking responsibility for what you said, bruh. The thing about cheering me up?
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing, pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note
with a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all.
I got good taste too. I mean, like, Natsuki.
After some time, Monica gets our attention, as usual. And it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yeah, dude. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time, bruh.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Hey, dude, told ya.
Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag.
Easily Sayori, bruh. No. Yeah, no, easily Sayori, cause like... No, that's spoilers, though. You know, we're gonna go with the best option here anyways, Natsuki. Bro, what?
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all, bruh. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around, bruh.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, bruh. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Dude, give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you. You.
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me, bruh?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor.
I, have to use the bathroom, bruh. Sorry, I can't. I, have to use the bathroom, bruh. Be right back.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Mustapher. Did you do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that. I just saw her rush out like that. Didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees my poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She cheers through it, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Mustapher?
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding. I
didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica, dude? Of course, I liked it. Dude. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that, bruh. Mustapher wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Mustapher's done sharing his poem with everyone. Not like anyone would want to read this anyway, bruh. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to it. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that, bruh? Like what? Ugh. Never mind, dude.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori.
She hadn't gone to read it yet. So what?
Well, I guess Mustafa is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine, bruh.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyways, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it, bruh. This is my only copy.
I'm not reading poems, dude. I'm not gonna read no poems. Especially about spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I had to check my walls real quick, make sure there's no spiders here. I mean, you could pause, read something. To Mr. Mo Money and Mr. Ruben out there who are going to be watching this premiere, because they're the only two people who watch the premiere. Speaking of Ruben, I forgot to put this on Do Not Disturb. Plop. I just skipped it. I'm sorry. Look up Natsuki's poem online then. I don't know.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short, bruh. I'm just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do, bruh.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, bruh. It helps people realize how dumb they're being, bruh. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk, bruh. Do you know people like that, dude? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything, bruh. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, bruh. Something that you're afraid people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you even, bruh. But that just makes people dumb, bruh. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, dude? I think people really need to learn respect for others for liking weird things, bruh.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too.
You know, bruh, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing, bruh. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, bruh. So, consider yourself lucky, okay, bruh?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What is that supposed to mean? I'm always honest, bruh. Jeez, dude. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay?
Alright, I will.
We'll go with Sayori. Oh. I like this one most of her. Dude. It has some nice feelings in it, dude. Wait.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think, dude. I don't know, dude. I guess I like them both, dude. Dude.
That's not very helpful, you know. That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, dude. But that's why I just go by my heart, dude. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem, dude.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you'd like in the first place.
Yeah, dude. Me neither, dude.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving me some thought? Try giving it some thought.
Oh, you wanna write something for me, dude? That's so sweet, dude.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point, dude.
Whoa. Yeah, dude. Well, dude, I only know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind, dude.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's just see, dude. Dude. I guess I like happy poems, dude. Wait, sometimes like a sad poem too, dude. Sometimes a little bit of both, dude. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet, dude. Yeah, dude. I like things that are happy and things that are sad, dude.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, dude, I like happy the most, dude. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, dude, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug, dude. And make a nice happy rainbow, dude.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is, dude. And I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all, dude. Thanks, Mustafa, dude. I should go write that down then, dude. You can read my poem now, okay, dude? Yeah, I ain't reading this. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Holy smokes. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did, dude. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever, dude?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
That could tell me a whole lot, dude. Whoa, hold on. Something I just said might have sounded bad. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently, dude.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy, dude?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks, dude. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, dude. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better, dude. Writing is like magic, dude.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, dude. Writing's the best, dude. I'm gonna keep writing until I die, dude. Okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I don't want to spoil this, dude, but I mean, like, this game is like, what, 87 years old? So she does write until the day she dies.
Joey's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Go, Monica. Sorry. I got fur. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well.
That's one way of putting it.
Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, I can read this one. Oh, never mind. Not short. Yeah, you can read this. That's the first thing. Then that. Then that. There.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. I already know what's gonna happen, but I mean, I'm still pretty scared right now. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? You know dang well what you're talking about. Wait, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. We're skipping over this. I'm not even gonna talk to Yuri. This doesn't happen at all. This never happened. This never happened. This never happened in my universe of Doki Doki. We're skipping over this. I never even had this conversation with Yuri. All this, I never even said that. I mean, like, I'll stop at the poem in case you guys want to read that, but I mean, who even likes Yuri? This never happened. This never happened. This never happened. This never happened.
Oof. Sorry, guys. I spaced out. I was having a bit of a day nightmare. Oof.
That was scary. Anyways. Okay, everyone. Wait.
Sorry, guys. I kind of spaced out for a minute. I was having a day nightmare. Scary.
Alright, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I had something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival, brah?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days, brah. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members, dude.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Zoe's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard it already. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Dude.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? Bruh? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you, dude? Well, I kinda did.
No, I messed it up.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, bruh. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that, bruh.
Guys, dude. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki has never shared her poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, dude. It's about expressing your feelings, dude. Being intimate with yourself, dude. Finding new horizons, dude. And having fun, dude. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Also, Sayori, why do you have the same voice as me, but you say dude at the end of every little box? To inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought in here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. If it takes, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki remains silent. Sayori looks down worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... Okay, fine, dude. I guess I'll have to get over with then, bruh. Alright, dude. For you. Thanks, Natsuki. No, you're not the best. Oh gosh. You'll be fine. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours.
Why are the dogs barking?
We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Dude, no way, dude. My bad. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next, dude? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins
reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
Sorry.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? She glances around me. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Finally, Monica reaches the The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica, dude. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yeah, we can skip this part. We don't care about her. 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 She should kill herself. She should really kill herself. She should really kill herself. She should really kill herself. I wish she just stabbed herself in the chest or something, honestly. We don't like her. We don't like her. Thank you for sharing. Okay, dude. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow, dude. 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 Sorry, I giggled, dude. Hey, dude.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought, dude. How did you guys do it so easily, dude? Try not to think you're reciting a poem to other people. Try not to think you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, dude. Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it, dude.
Good job, Sayori.
Even most of her liked it, dude. I guess it's a good sign, dude.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well within that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand, dude. In other words, I've seen your poems. I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean, dude. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing, dude. Ooh. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Dude. Yeah, dude. Next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little. We don't have much time for the festival, you know? Okay, dude. So, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before most of her, bruh. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway, dude. Might as well let most of her lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it, bruh. Natsuki, dude.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, bruh. I'm going, dude.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and
my foot is like asleep, dude, and it's like feels so weird. Sorry.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me, dude? Because you're presenting. Dude. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Dude.
Natsuki takes a long breath. It takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say, bruh. You better not make me do that again, dude. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier, dude. I can put whatever face I want for the other people, dude. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing, bruh. That's a surprise, Natsuki, dude. I think it would be the other way around for me, dude. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case,
don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're all putting in this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait, dude. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, I'll be impressing Monica. That's not what I want. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep, dude. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah, dude. Jeez, guys. To make such a big deal out of it. Wait, what'd she say? Sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to her, because she sucks. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mustapher. You don't have to say it. What was that? Whose voice was that even? It's okay, Mustapher. You don't have to say it, dude. Whatever. Let's go already. I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori seems a little quieter on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, spacing out, dude. Oh, no wonder. I was kind of thinking about something from earlier. Like, how you get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say, one day, Natsuki asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, either way, you're, No, but the thing is, you said Natsuki wanted to walk home with me, and we're still on the same walking path. I can walk with you both. So I would walk home with Natsuki, but you're still also gonna walk home with me, you know? Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around, dude? It has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it, dude. Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, dude. Everyone is different. No one in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so, dude. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, though. If there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Wait, what? I read that wrong. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Here we go. Sweet. No. Right, here we go. That one's Natsuki. Let's see. friends is Sayori. Destiny might be her. Amazing. No! I swear. Here we go. Sounds good. Party. No! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, here you go. Ribbon. Ooh. Let's see. Kawaii. Skirt. Dazzle. No! At least no Yuri's yet. Poof. Yeah. Oh, sugar. What am I doing? Kitty. Oh, chocolate. What else do you like? Color, right? Okay. As long as there's no Yuri's. Pink. Fluffy. There we go. Anime. Doki Doki. Huh. Vibrant. No, I clumsy. Oh, that's fine. Pout. There we go. Well, this was not Mostafur. That's another guy. He's awesome. I love that dude. This was Mokiplier playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is part 3. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching. Peace out. Blue bop, blue bop. Ooh, I didn't realize I saved on that frame. I mean. Anyways, yeah, bye.
Who cares about this brat? I don't even want to look at you.
I don't want to look at you either,
like
bro.
a manual from browse, I throw the book at you. Drop you like a card king, have you folding in this
This is my
fight.
outro.
Drop you in the dark, we'll call that ghost under the light.
No bars, bro.
When I cared to tune into your rap, I wasn't
Oh, it's back,
pressed.
Susie.
Didn't think you'd have a verse more padded than your chest.
Yo, Yuri
but
hate
you
just
know that